Alright, hi everybody. This is for my lovely Geminis. Um, for February 2020, for my lovely Geminis. Asking spirits of love and light to come join us in this reading for our lovely Geminis. Let us guide them in their highest good. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, kind souls and archangels. Bless this reading with love and light only, please. No negative energies are allowed to influence this reading. Thank you so much. Okay. Sending you love and light. Okay, guys. Alright, let's do that. Alright, my lovely Geminis, here we go. What do we got for our Geminis for February 2020? Please, Spirit, help me guide our lovely Geminis for 2020. Here we go. Okie dokie. Alright, so I got some other cards here, some past life regression cards I'm going to use to help guide me in this reading for my lovely Geminis. Please, Spirit, what do we have for our lovely Geminis? What messages do we have for anyone who is going to watch this reading tonight? Please, Spirit, help me guide them in any messages they might need. Send. Ooh, okay. All right. Okay. So for our Geminis, we got repeated themes and allow your emotions, right? So you have reoccurring lessons in your past. Examine these themes so that you can make the necessary changes to end the cycle. And also, past life energies are affecting your emotions. Allow yourself to feel the grief, anger, joy, pain, and love. So that's basically telling me immediately that this reading is going to be about healing some past life, because we have repeated themes and past life energies are affecting your relationships, everything now. And you're not, what's telling me is that you're not facing your emotions. You're being the tough Gemini that you always are. And this repeated themes, meaning that you repeatedly deal with the same type of person. Could be somebody who's not the best, not the most loyal, not the most honest. It's just crazy because we got, look, for you Geminis, allow your emotions, past life energies are keeping you back, and then this represents clean up your past so that you can move forward, right? And it's saying that the same thing. So for repeated themes, we have that you're always dating somebody who's always like running away from, is a cheater, kind of like just not a good person, not the best energy you want to be with, you know. So it's telling you to change those patterns, because if you're not gonna look into your past emotions or past hurts, so some of you could be dealing with past trauma from when you were a child, maybe some type of abuse, that could be any type of abuse. It could be sexual abuse when you were a child. I'm sorry that got deep, but seeing the allowing your emotions and to heal and release past trauma immediately tells me that, yeah, that's what a lot of you are dealing with, is past hurts, right? And then for relationships, repeated themes. So you keep dating the same type of person, right? And you're not able to, you're stuck in these like burdens, like you're carrying these burdens around and you're unable to let them go, right? So it's a very, very, like, it takes away a lot of your ability to move forward, and to, a lot of you are, whoever's watching this and is like, whoa, wait a minute, is she talking about me? Because I do feel like there's a few that they're gonna watch this and you're gonna be like, okay, this is too close to home right now. But you have some underlying trauma that you have not dealt with. you have not dealt with, and it is keeping you from having a fresh start in life. You're 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 so worried about like past things like that. Still, he's looking down and trying to figure out what happened to him, that it's not letting him like move forward. Like, see, he's trying to look out into like the horizons to like start a fresh new perspective, new life, and it's hard for this person, you, she, him, there's no genders here, to do that, because like I said, past life energies are affecting your emotions. Allow yourself to feel the grief, anger, joy, pain, and love, etc. Right? And then that's for you, for what you're holding inside that's not letting you go forward. In relationships, what's doing that to you is, for you, it says repeated themes, okay? And it says here, you have reoccurring lessons in your past. Examine these themes so that you can make the necessary changes to end the cycle. So there's a cycle that you keep on repeating with relationships, with people that you're with, and these cycles are keeping you stuck, basically. So you need to let go of these cycles. You know, like they say, break generational curses. If there's things that happened to you when you were younger, maybe you need to practice some forgiveness. There's some really, really like built up anger here that some of you are holding on to. You might have been, listen, I don't know if you believe in past lives and all that, but I do. And what I believe here is that, what I see here is that not only did you go through this in this lifetime, but it was in another lifetime as well, right? And because of it, like, if you got to start finding the balance. Forgiveness is, I'm being told to say this, you have to forgive whoever harmed you. Who's ever hurt you in your past, you have to forgive them. So if you're not forgiving someone who's harmed you, or who's done harm to you, or who's mistreated you, you have to find a way to give forgiveness, if that makes any sense to anybody here. Because this is like you or him or her, a guy, girl, doesn't matter. You want to be at this like position where you're like the Nine of Pentacles. You're this woman who's fully self-sufficient. You know, you're very independent. You you got everything that you need because you make it happen for you, regardless of what you like. That saying, even when I'm broke, I got money. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how you're living right now. You know, like you no matter what, you're good, but you're just. It seems like you're putting on this I'm good, but like deep down inside there are some emotional hurting from the past that you're not letting go, Gemini. It is very important to practice forgiveness. Let go of the anger and the pain that you have inside of you, because it's bounding you. You have look, your reading, Gemini, ended up being real spiritual, okay? Because I'm like thinking here, like, look, I'm seeing the repeated themes and allow your emotions, and then this is a divinely guided. It could even be something that was coming towards you, right? That's coming towards you. That's divinely guided. There might even be a person that's coming towards you that's divinely guided, but you need to let go of these past themes that you're used to living, right? Because what's happening is you're blocking these people that are brought to you to treat you good and all that, but instead you keep repeating these karmic cycles and dating these same types of people because you think that that's the type that you're interested in or that you find attractive, when really it's actually you're just so used to it and you don't know how to like let that repeated theme. See, you're not seeing things clearly. Like, you're not seeing things clearly, okay? You got the illusion card here, like you're a great manifester because you know how to, like, you'll sit there and you'll think of the things you want and the need, and then what happens is you'll end up mismanifesting, where you'll ask for something a certain way and it comes to you another way. And the thing is, because instead, like, let's say you're thinking about somebody, be like, I want this kind of guy, and then that kind of guy comes towards you, or girl comes towards you, and then you completely dismiss that person because they're not the usual type that you're used to. So you're going to have to get yourself out of that cycle by telling yourself, Nope, red flags. That this is not the one for me. No, 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 no. Don't do it, Gemini. There's some Cancer energy here, and this is for you to move forward. Like this is telling you to move forward, so you can get to this place of like acceptance in yourself, allowing yourself to like live the life that you want. Because you're living the life that you want, some of you, but really, there's a lot of hidden pain here that you're not facing. It's it's deep. It's deep. It's deep. There's a Gemini energy here. And yes, for the repeated themes, it's the relationships. You got to get out of these patterns. You have to. You have to. Like, take your stuff. Pick up your stuff mentally, the stuff that you're holding on to, the pain, the exhaustion of, like, always being disappointed by people. And, like, a lot of it is saying that a lot of it has to do with you repeating the same patterns and not letting go of pain from the past, the trauma that you went through. A lot of you might have had a past life where you were being traumatized in your past life, and you were brought back here to try to fix that cycle, but you keep repeating it. So the advice that I'm being told to give to you is to stop repeating that cycle. It's time to like move forward to a newer, brighter energy, right? Because I see you here, this deep down in your soul, in your heart, you are the Queen of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles. You are you are able to make a lot of things happen that a lot of other people can't, Gemini. You're like multi-talented in many ways, but you are, stop repeating these cycles. And I don't know who this is for, but I love this reading because it's like so teaching you to move forward and to forgive those who you've harmed, to forgive those who've harmed you. It is time. It's that time to break that cycle. All right, Gemini. So for a prior reading, I'll put the information on the bottom. They're a little more personal, but this was for somebody out there who needed to hear it. So, all right, Geminis. Take it easy. Love you guys. Happy, what is that place? Think that place. Happy Valentine's Day. And for those of you who don't give a shit, I'm with you. Happy Valentine's Day.